I know it's valleys and it's peaks, but I got the faith of a mustard seed. Lord, give me a sign.
I need a sign.
God always come through for me.
Always come through.
That's my God.
Lord, give me a sign.
Dear Lord, I know you watching over me, and everything is happening how it's supposed to be. Thank you for them challenges because they strengthen me spiritually, physically, and mentally. Dark times gave me compassion and lots of empathy. I wanted to connect with people, you gave me the tendency. This whole time you was using me to build a legacy. I got one kid but been through 5 different pregnancies. I'm surrendered to your plan. You done got me out some jams. Don't know what you doing now. Later on I understand. Them times that I felt alone brought me closer to you. That's why I give you all this praise, cause I owe it to you. Some people probably think I talk too much about you. If they knew you how I knew you, they would never doubt you. Don't know what I'd do without you. You ain't sent a sign yet, but I know you bout to.
Lord, give me a sign.
Lord, I got a lot that's on my mind. Everything gon' be fine in due time.
Lord, give me a sign.
Give me a sign. I've been going through some things, but the flower can't bloom without the rain.
Lord, give me a sign.
I know it's valleys and it's peaks, but I got the faith of a mustard seed.
Lord, give me a sign.
I need a sign. God always come through for me.
Always come through.
That's my God.
Lord, give me a sign.
There's a season for everything, and a time for every matter under the heavens.
So top shelf, I'ma need help cause I flow so hot that it just might melt your face. I outlast, out-rap everybody else and I beat these beats, booty chain with the belt. I'm sickening, Ernest Hemingway Sam with the scribbling. I'm like Kyrie with the dribbling. I'm a rap junkie for adrenaline. Then again, what I need a middleman for? When I got a flow so dope, it can get everybody high. How did I get so good at this? And it look like I ain't even much gotta try. Me, oh my flow so G-O-D-L-Y. You would think I'm castrated cause can't nobody beat this guy. I'm too real, never been CGI. They could never be this fly. I'll never sell my soul to a soul. I gotta keep what's mine. Popo knocking at my door. Now I gotta flee and hide. Every beat I get, I murder. They got me on CSI. Rapping like it's do or die. Rapping like it's you and I. Rapping like Lil Wayne in '09 when he was really high. Rapping like I'm in the sky. Rapping like I'm Killer Mike. Rapping like a coke fiend. Look at how I'm doing lines. Barred up like I'm doing time. Put the beat in a brutal bind. Don't have to cut my head open to see I got a ruthless mind. Okay, I'm leaning on this thing like I'm double cup. I'm a dog, baby, I need to be muzzled up. I'm married to the game, I tell her to plug her up. I'm jumping in and out that pocket like it's double dutch. Mazel tov, I be on fire like a Molotov. Write him off, if he ain't focused on his higher call. Put him down, if he don't get bullish about your life at all. This is really off top, I don't write it all. Teamwork, super animated, call it dream work. People think I'm scamming by the way my rap scheme work. Y'all paper thin, my pockets fat, she prefer team girth. Y'all talking about practice, but I don't have to rehearse or resurface a bar, I'm selfish, it's me first. Like menu metal and mean meditation, I'm reemerge, read the room. Ain't it funny how when it reoccurred, the union that we shared wasn't real, cause it was deemed a curse, doomed to fail. Now I'm doing well, I don't really need you, I do it by myself. With all my tippy toes, I'm still top shelf. Tell James that I'm cool like LL. And when I rock bells, I make the stock sell. And if you want beef, I bring oxtail. Oh yeah, my flow sick, I mean it's not well. Top down in the hood, make the block melt.
You've been listening to the Shade Place Podcast. Ah, yes. Finally.
I know what it take to hold that gold and be the greatest. I know what it take to pull up AOG the latest. I know what it take to keep on going when you hate it. I know that it's worth it when you torn and you made it. I know what it take to hold that gold and be the greatest. I know what it take to pull up AOG the latest. I know what it take to keep on going when you hate it. I know that it's worth it when you torn and you made it. I know what it takes to be the great. I know what it takes. Don't hesitate. I know what it takes to be a face. I know what it takes to have a day. I know it takes more, so I don't care about what others do. No one causing trouble when I'm drafted to the W. You gotta keep on grinding when your family is because of you. And ain't no looking back. You gotta chase the dreams in front of you. Dreams I gotta chase them. My failures I just embrace them. My failures I gotta grace them. It just comes with some patience. They know I'm the sickest, now they gotta turn their ducks up. I know how I feel to wear that ring and throw that trophy on. Another never take it up. I could never make it up. I just had to shake it up. Diamonds, they hydrate enough. I just give them tastes of what it really take because you could never make it up. Greatness what I'm chasing up. I know what it take to hold that gold and be the greatest. I know what it take to pull up energy the latest. I know what it take to keep on going when you hate it. I know that it's worth it when you torn and you made it. I know what it takes to be the greatest. I know what it takes. Don't hesitate. I know what it takes to be the face. I know what it takes. I've been working hard late at night, they don't see 10-hour days. No, I got the juice clean, I am, I'm sipping Powerade. I don't turn the lemons in the lime, ain't no more sour days. I ain't let them put me in a box, I took all kind of. It takes more, it takes more. When you soar to your core, I got more on the core, front the core, pass the torch. Yeah. I built me a legacy, made me a better me, now I'm the one to depend on. Ain't no one to help me when I'm a pedigree, feel like I throw in the end zone. Another level, take it up, I could never make it up. I just had to shake it up. Diamonds, they hydrate enough. I just give them tastes up. What it really take because you can never make it up. Greatness what I'm chasing up. It takes more. It takes more. It takes more.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Wait for my friend to come on in. Come on in. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is 8 o'clock on the East Coast. It's 8 o'clock in Pennsylvania. And I know that it is 5 where she is at right now. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Let's go. Introduce yourself and let everybody know who you are, my friend, and what you do.
Hey, Coach B, how you doing over there on the
I'm
East
good.
Coast? I am Kiana Turner. I am a self-actualization coach, author, spoken word artist, mental health advocate, a mother, grandmother. Basically, I'm me. I help people to embrace who they are and walk in their truest potential on purpose intentionally.
Hmm. And you also got a podcast too. Yeah.
Yes, we have
Yeah.
Speak to My Heart podcast, which is also the same. It is about empowering, enlightening, engaging with others through meaningful storytelling because you have the pen and you have the power to write your own story. Also, about discovering your gift, discovering your truest self, and being able to embrace everything that's going to happen during that time of change when you start seeing yourself transform and knowing that you're never alone.
Wow. That right there is amazing. And I'm glad that you could be here this evening with me, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know that it was bound to happen sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I know that it is Father's Day weekend as well. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Most
fact.
definitely.
So here
Yeah.
5, enjoying the sun. It's a nice, breezy, cool, pleasant day where you just be laid back, like, hey.
Hey, and that's how it is. And don't mind me because I'm sharing this show in all the groups like
Okay,
right
we over
now.
here like clickety click, 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 click.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's about.
With
Loving what you do.
Hey,
Loving and embracing
sanctified
what you do.
blessings, blessings. I'm glad that you're on her sanctified blessings, blessings. I appreciate you for tuning in this evening. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you. Now I'm talking to somebody that had and they said blessings. I said blessings back to them. You know what I'm saying? It's real good to realize that folks are paying attention. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that is my sister. That's one of my sisters right there. Cause I can tell by the
Mm-hmm.
picture. That is one of them. And as you can see me, like I'm staring at the picture, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute.
I know you.
Oh, look, see. There she is. Yep, that's one of my sisters right there. And that's I'm like, let me see. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on? Let me know. Like, let's talk about the podcast, man. Like when you started to do the podcast.
Well, I first wrote it down like 2020. I had just wrote it down in a notebook because I was on the train and I was in my space where I just be like writing, crafting, but I listen. So self says I'm deciphering what it was saying first. And like
Mm,
my heart, and I'm steady writing it. And then it
right.
came to me and I wrote speak to my heart with the number 2. And I left it there. I happened
Creative.
to download Anchor and I just left it there from one of the coaching programs that I got into, and he had said download some apps to help you to craft yourself. So I did, and I had got off one of the meetings, and I'm like looking at my phone, and that app was right there, and I'm like, click. I know where it
Wow.
goes. I know where it goes. I know where it goes. I immediately went in. I
Look.
immediately went in and did the first podcast, which was Say Yes to You. And then when I realized, okay, recorded, I went right back and a better one. And I just kept going and kept going. So they were audio first, but they really
Okay.
weren't audio. I was going live on Facebook and like Instagram or TikTok, but more Facebook and Instagram. And I was just
Okay.
live, and the message was still Say Yes to You. The message
And yeah.
was what inspired me more. But when I saw that Anchor, it's nothing stopping. It was just go, go, go
Bang.
mode right after that.
And it's funny, right, that you say that you know what I'm saying, because on your show, right, that I shared how K.W.U came, and it started off as Facebook, like every other day and every week, you know what I'm saying, and a friend of mine, he put me on the StreamYard. At first, I wasn't going to do it. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was not going to be on StreamYard. I said no, but I messed around one day with it, right? So the whole time I'm like, this is fire. And then I seen what it could do, and I seen that it could put all my links. I said, "Oh, really? Look, really?" So maybe since then, I was doing it from StreamYard. I've been doing it from StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? So that is real talk. So what do you like about being a podcaster?
I work in my authentic gift. So I'm not a
Mm,
podcaster. I'm a spoken
okay.
word artist.
Hey, look. Hey, man. But that all ties into it, though, right?
No,
Nah.
because I speak authentically every day. I don't just sit up here and be on here speaking. I speak
Right.
authentically every day like that. I'm a spoken word artist. I speak from the soul of me, not just right here. I speak to
Okay.
the
All right.
people I'm around, and I speak
Nice.
to them. You know what I'm saying? I
Nice.
don't just give you something that, oh, you just want to hear. I give you what's right here because that's what I heard was your heart.
That's mm,
And my
wow.
heart's going to speak back to you. That's why I
As it
said I'm a
should.
spoken word artist. And the show was me, the Speak to My Heart is a
Mm-hmm.
show. It's about you being able to
Yes, it is.
speak your truth and stand on that. And last year was the year that I started the live for Speak to My Heart.
Okay.
So
Wow.
when I start having people on the show, it makes me go deeper for myself to know what I'm supposed to be doing and how this is supposed to go. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
never identified as a podcaster, because a podcaster would start out doing audio or some stuff like that. I didn't
Right.
start out and had a name for a show. I got on
Mm-hmm.
here and said, say yes to you. That's what
Oh,
I did.
that right there is powerful. Say yes to you. That right there just gave chills. You know what I'm saying? How important is it to say yes to you?
It's vital.
Vital.
It's like the water you need to drink every day.
Mm.
If you're not
Wow.
saying yes to the universe of you, then you're making unhealthy decisions, which leads to unhealthy relationships. Now we have toxicity that we have to go
Mm.
cut cords from, and we're not doing generational building. We're still trying to cut generational curses and all of those things. And now you're adding more trauma to you instead of healing those areas of wounds that we were programmed to believe something instead of know something about yourself. When you say yes to you, you're saying yes to the good, the bad, the up, the down.
Oh,
When you're
you.
happy, happy. When you're not so happy, the things you've
Mm.
done, the things you ain't done, mistakes you made. We're saying yes to everything.
Everything. That's proud. That is powerful by itself. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I've learned? You know about saying yes, and not just yes to the podcast. But one thing that I've learned about yes, that is like saying, God, I trust you. I hand this over to you. You know what I'm saying? I hand myself over to you. Yes, you could use me. You know what I'm saying? And I also learned when we say yes, that there is a cost too with it, but it's a good cause. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
like and it's the truth though, man. Like a lot of folks don't know how. A lot of folks say yes, but do they mean yes? You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the 10 of life that is in the building. What's going on, Ty? But hey, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it's very important. So my next question is: Should we be careful of what we say yes to and how we respond to the yes?
Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Period.
Period. I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I say that because a lot of us, I can't say a lot, but some of us don't know what we saying yes to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real talk.
So
That's
we
just
have to be
something.
still.
Be still. I like that.
You have to be still in the moment. You, your
Right.
universe, and you gotta get yourself to be standing right there looking at somebody. And
Mm-hmm.
when all of you are still and focused in, now you're hearing. Now your heart and your mind is hearing what's really
Yeah.
being said. So you're not gonna go be in alignment with something else if it's not aligning with self.
You
So if it
preaching.
don't line up with you, then why are you taking your universal self over there, sitting in a position
I love it.
that's not stimulating, cultivating?
Mm.
And I'm in the little garden back here, you guys.
You are. Look. You are.
Elevating. If it's
Come
not
on.
stimulating, cultivating, or elevating you, and
Mm-hmm.
because Coach Bree, like it's something I said on his show, on my show, if it
Mm-hmm.
ain't adding value to the VIP of you, the victoriousness, the value of you, the integrity of you, the
I like that.
prosperity, the purpose of you, then why are we doing it? Let the no be no. I don't care about your feelings. No.
Right.
You tell a
That's
little
good.
kid they can't have that, and you'll say no, like grandmama, right? A big mama, grandma. I just say I grew up with big mama, grandmamas, aunties, uncles, and OGs. When they say
Mhm.
no, they do just that. No. Go right back to
Wow.
watching TV like you ain't did nothing. But we don't know how to do that with self. No, Yana. And like sometimes I got to say my whole name. No, not that ain't for us. That ain't
Right.
for us. Me, myself, and I. Even though that was fun then, it's not fun now because
Exactly.
it's not building me.
Mm.
Growth is about building you.
It is. It's definitely about building you.
That's what
That
Say
was
Yes to You is about. Building you past the mentality of the programmed world that you live in so that you do not be consumed to the likeness of this world. Building looks like I have to renew my mind from yesterday and I have to think differently for today because yesterday's thoughts can't go with today and today's thoughts can't go with tomorrow. You live right
exactly.
now in the present.
Exactly.
In the present
Exactly.
of you, are you present for your own presence?
Ooh. Wait. Time out. Time out. Say that one more time. I like that. I like that.
In the present of you, are you present in your own presence? Are you
Ooh.
one with yourself? Have you unraveled yourself? Have you unwrapped yourself? Have you unfolded yourself and saw what's in the creases where you be trying to hide them unaddressed issues and emotions that you have from whatever last year and last week and 9 years ago that you don't know nothing about? Have you
Fire.
unraveled yourself from some mindsets so we can shift gears and have it on automatic so I know when to turn the car off because I don't want that in my life anymore? Are you present with what's calling you? Your best friend. Your best friend
Ooh.
keep calling you. You over there picking up the phone, calling the wrong person. When self is saying, hey, fix the ground up here. What's wrong with you? Say
Look
yes to
how
you is
people
about
say.
you, them outside of you, which I had to learn just the past 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest thing was being outside of my body.
Oh, wow.
Anything outside of me means I'm sitting down with the likeness of this world, being
Right.
unequally yoked.
Wow. That right there is major indeed. And you also said that you speak for mental health too. Let's talk about that. You're a mental
Happy
health.
Men's Mental Health Month. Happy Men's Mental Health Month. One more time. Happy Men's Mental Health Month.
Look, right. If y'all ain't see the show that I was on I believe Wednesday, y'all gotta go
Walk it
back and
out
watch that
Wednesday.
show.
Walk it
Y'all
out
gotta go
Wednesday.
back and watch that show, man. That was the first show. I was the first honorary to be on the show, man. And I shared some of the stuff too that I know
And
don't
here
share
you
with
is
everybody.
Saturday still up here.
Look, right? Look, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's
Now,
all good though. It's all
thank you.
good.
Oh, and it's not only Men's Mental Health Month, it's Happy Father's Day weekend.
And once again, shout out to all the fathers out there. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my father in heaven. I gotta remind myself that each day. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that mine's not here, he took a big piece of me with him, but it's good though. I got a father in heaven. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna say this: if you play a father role like me, if you're an uncle, shout out to y'all, man. Look, you know what I'm saying? I definitely can say shout out to the uncles. You know what I'm saying? We have a day every day. So yeah, man. That right there is major indeed. So how important is mental health in this hour in 2025 with everything going on? Because you know, right, right, Key, that we have the distractions in the world. We have the news. You know what I'm saying? We got things that's going on in our communities. How important is our mental health, not just as Black folks, but we're gonna talk about that, but as a whole.
Keyword you and the word whole.
Mm,
So we're gonna talk about the word whole.
okay, let's
So
go.
which hole do you want to be in? WHOLE or HOLE? All you got to do is remove the W or add the W. That's how important mindfulness, your mental is. When I
Mm,
start my beginning of my show, and I don't even say I hope that you are, I say I know that you're in your right spirit, because if you're in your right spirit, you're in your right mind.
right.
So you got to
Wow.
get in your right spirit. And your right spirit isn't outside of your body. What are you doing in the first thing in the morning other than, okay, we done went to the bathroom, right? Let's be real. Now,
Right.
after that, before that, during that, what are you doing to control your emotions? What are you doing to control that? Oh, Palm Pilot, this is what I got to do for today. What are you doing to not look at things that are outside of your body and take care of what's inside the body? Your mind is inside of your body. Your emotions are inside of your body. So if those two things are not controlled, which in Galatians chapter 5, verse 9, it might not
Ooh,
even be verse 9, it's the 9 fruits of the Spirit. The last one deals with tolerance. Whose tolerance? My tolerance. Whose self-control? Mine. So
I like
who is
it.
in control of my mind?
She used Bible. She went to the script, the script to the scriptures, guys.
I am. Because if you don't say, I am in control of myself, I am in control of my thoughts, for I know the thoughts and plans I have for you. So you don't even know your own thoughts because you ain't sat down, be still, and know that I am God. Know that you are. because he says you are God also.
Jeremiah
But so if
29.
you don't go sit down with the God of you that's in you, you can't see who you are.
Wow. That right there
Everything
is
outside of your body isn't going to help inside of your body. Oh, work, children, clothes, all these other things that we're looking at. I'm saying, speaking to myself too, to continue to remind myself to stay inside.
as you said.
Because inside is where the light is. Inside is where the wisdom is. Inside is where the
Wow.
knowledge is. Inside is where the inner understanding is. Do you even
I hope
understand
y'all getting
who
that.
you are? Why you think the way that you do? For if my thoughts think like that, well, go sit down with your thoughts.
Yeah. Wow.
It's like get out of your head with all of that and see closing the cabinets. The major reason why we don't is because we feel like we're alone. Who told you that?
Right. Who?
You are not. I am here with you.
I'm all right now.
Oh, you're far apart. Who told you that you was alone?
Right.
If you running around here boasting, talking about me, myself, and I, because I got it going on,
Ooh.
well, why don't you me,
Ooh.
yourself, and you and sit down with you, yourself, and you?
Wow.
You
That right
have
there
to
is
sit down with
major.
your thoughts. You having these attitudes
That is
of
major.
nonsense and not an attitude of gratitude. The moment you realize something's going on, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The moment you realize you need help, thank you. Don't be ashamed. So you got to
Oh.
remove certain words that don't attach to who you are. For it say, have be ye fruitful. Fruitful means in effect that these characteristics are what you're supposed to have about yourself. But you ain't
Yeah.
feeding yourself and clothing yourself with your own love language. You over here attaching yourself to city trends and Macy Grays and all this other
Ooh.
stuff out
He
here
said sweet
that ain't got
dreams.
nothing to do with you. You at Macy's, you at Stephen Madden and
All
you
them
over here
toys.
coaching and Louis Vuitton and all this thing. You don't even understand them symbols. Oh,
Right.
so you're putting
Great talk
symbols
about
that
it.
really do it. You're putting symbols and names and everything else instead of doing that thing that Tasha Cobb says, he knows my name. Do you
Right.
even know what your name means?
That's very important, knowing your name.
See, and that goes with mindfulness because that means I'm taking my power back because I'm taking my own mindset. I'm taking my heart back because I like sitting in the garden. Well, I don't like sitting in the garden when that's what you don't like. I'm going to go do
Right.
what I like. No,
Right.
I'm not going to be with you. And go sit right on in the garden. You like basketball? Well, I didn't watch all that. Well, okay, well, you don't have to. I
You don't
like
have to. Right.
You
You
got to
talking.
start liking what you like. If they don't like it, don't go do what they like. Do what you like. Because see, what happens is even though it's a can, now
Mm-hmm.
I'm pouring into my mind and I start seeing myself and I start feeling my gift and I start opening
Man,
the treasure of me and I be like, this is oh, this is me. This is, and you start filling you out and start filling you up and you start putting up these walls of boundaries. Nope, I ain't doing that. Nope, that don't serve me. Nope, you taking away my integrity. That's my self-worth, my self-value that you messing with. Let me get my key of knowledge out right now. Lock, I ain't playing with you.
come
You
on.
have to get gangster with your own boundaries because boundaries are for you. Everything that you're doing when it deals with
Mm-hmm.
self-preservation, that's
That's
how
very
important it
important.
is. How important is yourself to protect your own house?
I
This
like
is
that.
your house.
Yes. I
So if
like
you
that.
ain't over here with your ring and you ain't over here got your switches and you ain't over here got whatever you need to protect your house, then your mind gonna be with them cabinets all coming out. You trying to be Wolverine, trying to
I like
close a
that.
Wolverine.
I like that. I like that.
Scratching up your head and hurting and I got a headache and it just feels like it feels like that because you won't go sit down and be
Right.
still so that you can grow and be quiet so that you can hear. You hear the wind blowing through the trees and look at them. The leaves even know how to dance in the wind, but
Yes,
you
they
don't know
yes
how
they
to be
do.
still like the tree.
Oh, oh, ouch! Look, ouch! And that make sense. And Nikki said boundaries are very important. And Nikki, you know what, Nikki, you is so right about the boundaries. You know that are very important. You know,
Mandatory.
yeah,
You
that's
gonna protect your
very
kids, ain't you?
by
What's
all
what's
means.
on the other side of the fence? Forget that the fence is right there. Every boundary has a reason that it's right there. It's protecting what's inside. So are you protecting all of what's inside of you? Do you even know what you give out? So you got to know what you give. Every time you doing something for somebody else, you're giving of you. What are you giving?
Yeah.
A kind word. Oh, I'm giving of my time.
Hmm.
The love language is you, baby.
Come on now,
That's why you
better
gotta
talk
say
about
yes to you gotta say yes to that symphony. You gotta say yes to that harmony. We too
it.
busy. The reason is say yes like that. The reason I say it is
Hmm.
because of the fact that if you don't say yes to your own beauty, you gonna allow yourself, like I did with so many unhealthy relationships, saying yes because you over here saying yes to something of me that I don't even know nothing about.
Right, pretty much. Yo, who is getting these jewels that we are dropping this evening, man? And shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody that's sharing. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now, man. It's definitely going down. K.W.U podcast. And my friend got me with a Lakers background. I never thought I had to use this background, but she is a Bron fan, so I was like, I'm gonna
King
make this.
James.
Look. I said, so we're gonna make this exception just for just for tonight. Look, just for tonight. You know what I'm saying? I had to get out of myself. Look, I was like, no. I was like, she asked for it, so I'm gonna give it to her. I asked her too, so you know what I'm saying? So, how important is mental health now for us?
100, 1,000, 1,000,000%. Get out your own way. Stop hurting yourself.
Mm,
It is generational damaging. That's how important it is.
mm,
It's important because of the fact that we have to be our own mental health advocate, to be our own children's mental health advocate, and some other family members. You're talking about, oh, I'm alone in this. Are you feeling alone in this? And then the person that's sitting up there, your family member, sharing with you how they're feeling, and then you brushing them off like, oh, bruh, suck that up. It's cool. We all go through. Stop saying we all go through when you ain't even over there giving a listening ear, or letting that person speak to your heart so you can speak to their heart. You ain't
right.
over here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet.
I'm all right now. And she froze just for a second, y'all. This is getting good too. This is getting real good. And she paused for a second. She had froze. Mental. Hey Nikki, it's very important. You know what I'm saying, and I'm learning that too. It's very
I'm
important.
back. I'm back. I'm back.
Um,
I was
okay.
saying when we have to get to a point. This is how mandatory it is for those of us who like elephants and owls. They
Ooh,
are
okay.
wise animals. I like elephants and owls. Those are my two, spiritual animals.
All right. So my question is
Because
why? Okay.
wisdom goes with with understanding that somebody else is going through. Are we really
Mm,
leaving our family members out here by themselves? mentally and emotionally and saying, oh, that's just how they is. No, that's how you are, and that's how you want to leave it because you feel ashamed, embarrassed about something that's going on inside of your head instead of speak it. Speak it. Tell
Right.
the truth. It is time out for over there being silent on this right here and on this right here. We can collectively come together in unification and become powerful beyond measure when we speak and stand on our truth.
Wow.
How would you
Yeah.
feel if somebody left you right there? You gonna feel lost and alone, feeling all hopeless and helpless. So why would you leave a family member who you know is going that way? And I'm saying it because I've lost family members to suicide. Call
Mm.
988. Don't be left alone. If you don't want to talk to your family member, call that number, 988. You don't have to feel alone. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Coach B, because nobody, and I mean nobody, deserves to be alone in their own emotions and feelings. We all have a right to feel the way we do, but to stay stuck there in that box, baby, I'm coming to
Mm.
snatch you out and let you know I love you. That's
Right.
how important it is to me. It is number one. It is
That's
number one with you saying yes to it. Yes, I feel this way. Yes, I'm going through. Yes, I'm hurting. Yes, I need help. And yes, I go to therapy. I had double therapy yesterday. Hello.
Hey,
I
and
know
that's
I'm
fine.
going to get the
Yeah,
help I need because I don't want to stay
that's
stuck
fine.
in haunting memories, stuck in feelings that are tightening me up and got me over here feeling all I'm suffocating. That's how number one it is. We can help a lot of the body from hurting
Yes. Yes, we
if we
can.
just reach out
That's
and
what's about.
touch somebody's hand. Come on, you better quit playing. Go back to this old school with me.
All right now. I heard that. That's very important in this hour. And me being the person that I am, I feel bad to right when I have like a day or two, off from work, or when I have a week off from this. I feel great. I feel great when when I'm out and when I'm with like my friends doing like community work, I always tell my friends, don't ask nothing about the podcast. I ain't thinking about the podcast right now. Look, I don't look. If somebody want to get on, I will check those DMs or I'll check the phone when I want to. I am first. I'm important. You know what I'm saying?
You better say that because you do matter.
Yeah, and it's funny because they can't stand it because I shut it right down. I'm like, I'm I'm with you. I'm not worried about that thing. Look, thing, but I'm not worried about the show right now. Look, I'm just not. And yeah, I totally understand, kid. Believe me, it's very important. In this hour. See, now the light. That's all right. I ain't worrying about it. And we still
That's
gonna
just
have the
me.
show. And we
That's
still
just
gonna have this show regardless of the light. You know what I'm saying?
because I am the light.
Yes. Yeah.
Hello, they better
Yes.
say that. Better, I am the light. They don't have. That's why I'm so amped. Is knowing who I am. That's what made me be so amped. Is saying I am the light, and then you go discover the scripture that says Matthew 5:14. You are light. What? Oh, oh. It does
Yeah.
something to you. It does something to you, which is awaken who you are. It's like, are
Yes.
you willing to wake yourself up and see, believe, know, stand, and know?
Come on now.
What?
Talk. Yeah, and you saying a lot this evening, and I know that I am too, and that's why the word of God says, "Shine your light." Upon many, because like I tell folks, a lot of folks not gonna read or understand the Bible, we have to be that walking Bible. So the word of God says that the word was flesh. You gotta think about it. The word was flesh, and the word was alive. So the word gives you instructions. It shows us how to live. It shows us what to do. I talked about this two nights ago. You know, we have to apply the information that we receive in this hour, man. That's just me.
That's facts.
We
The
have
key
to
word
apply.
was apply.
We have to apply.
Apply. So what type of pressure are you really applying to that force so the area within self can be at peace, can see, can know, can breathe? You know
Come
what I'm
on now.
saying? Like, and if you're not applying that type of pressure, you're applying
Mhm.
something else. And then the force that's going on is the force that you caused, knowing that you create what you see, which is seeing from your thoughts. So what you created is what you see. Or you created from what you wanted, because sometimes some of us don't sit down and actually create from what we see. We just create from a place of want, create from a place of catastrophe that's within ourselves because we haven't healed trauma bonds and things that we have done to ourselves.
Wow, that right there is powerful. So we got one of my great friends on here. It is my boy Quincy Berry, the street lawyer from Philadelphia. He is sending his respect to me and you this evening. Thank you, my brother, my brother, for tuning in. Share this joint up already. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning
Oh,
in.
thank you, gratitude.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know a lot of folks like probably like saying he always popping up. Look, man, that's how I got to play now. That's my strategy now. God gave me that just to pop up, just to say coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Like I advertise stuff, and that's what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying. But I know that I'm gonna rest well to night until next time somebody see this, because you know what I've learned, kid. When I post stuff, when I post like shows, I get an inbox that same night or like days later, and they be like, I seen this show was great, and I'm like, where is you from? Look, you know what I'm saying? But so they asked me some other times, like they like, can I get on, or I would like to share my story. You know what I say? Okay, I say give me a few days. You know, because I've realized that I need to be refreshed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I realized I need to be. This need to be renewed. Not just this, but this need to be renewed as well. You know what I'm saying? This whole being needed to be renewed. So I need a few days just to refresh. I need a few days to breathe, because what a lot of folks don't realize, kid, we carry these mantles. I'm a son. I'm a uncle. I'm a brother. I'm a cousin. You know what I'm saying? And one day, a husband. Look, I have my days where I just want to just be Breon, just to have
Mm-hmm.
like, just to have quiet time. Me and God. Look,
Mm-hmm.
look, look. Don't mess with me when I come home from work. I'm gonna march upstairs. Give me an hour or two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like that's real tough. Okay, so Anthony, no, Quincy said that I'm teaching those how to beat criminal and civil cases throughout the country without a degree. I heard that, Anthony. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congrats. And you know what I'm saying? And wow, I didn't know that he was saying this much. And he said it's great seeing me and know that I'm not forgotten. If you know what, bro, I'm gonna go like this and I'm gonna do this because I appreciate that as a man. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Thank you for the love. You know what I'm saying? And that's very important in this hour too. Since it's mental health month. Oh my God. You got me just talking about this. How important is that we show love, men?
Ooh. Ooh, he
And
gonna flip my question on me. He
look,
gonna go flip
look,
my
Quincy
own
had
question on
started
me.
it. Had started that. Quincy started that. I wasn't want to think about that. Quincy started that one.
It is very important that you support each other because a lot of men just go, like you say, you're wearing all these different hats, just like women. But a lot of times, when is it that I can have me to be me and me and me and me sit down, play the guitar, draw, whatever it is you want to do, listen to music, right? But when you're out here and you're going and moving, just a pat on the back to say, I'm so proud of you, you know, just to let you know that, hey, bro, I support you. You know, support is free. To share takes me to hit the button, share, bam, I just did it right there. It
Right.
takes you less than a second to share somebody's podcast. It takes you
Yeah.
less than a second to share somebody's gift. It's nothing to support.
Come on now.
Nothing. Pick up the phone, check on your brother. Hey, I ain't talked to you in a minute. How you doing? Hey, you want to go catch a bite to eat? You know, these are things that you can do. You could just pop up and show up, like Quincy
Right.
doing, popping up, showing up in the middle, and he's
Yeah.
sharing what he does. This is not only Men's Mental Health Month, it is also Father's Day weekend. We could
Yes, it
we
is.
could help so many brothers by sharing what each other does. So if
Yes.
you know that one of your brothers out here, and I don't care if they star spangled banner looking like the fireworks that shoot up in the sky, you know that brother got a gift, share him. Share. Share
Yeah.
him on your show. Share him on your timelines. Share. Do you not know that sharing evolves us as a community?
I like
Stop
that. Oh,
the madness. You
as
can
a
stop
community.
the madness in mental health by supporting your brother. You don't know what he goes through. I'm over here doing XYZ. You know, hey, this brother is a works on cars. This one does cuts hair. This one is a financial advisor. This one is a podcaster. This one is a doctor. This one is a lawyer. Do you see how I can go down the list and the list? This one has a
Yeah.
community basketball group. All of these men coming together is a community. And in that community
Yeah.
is collectively where we have men. I have to say it like that, where we have men.
Right.
Men of valor, integrity, truthfulness,
Yeah.
and uprightness, all of the things that deal with Philippians 4 and 8. Think on these things which are noble, true, honorable. Hello.
Yeah.
But we don't want to share our brother because we feeling like whatever. Get out of your mindset and get into your heart and then let self speak to you and
Right.
show you what to do. Support is free. It was nothing for me to share this yesterday and the days before.
Same here,
It's
sis.
nothing to, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to share. I couldn't wait to be on his show because I had to look at what the podcast titles, the letters meant, right? I said, oh, kick up your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to K.W.U. Just kick it. Just
It's kicking it with us, man. And that's what you is doing right now. You is kicking it with us, and everybody that came in here is kicking it with us right now. And I know that if I'm not sharing, I know that they sharing. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you that this is on one of the main platforms, like right now. And it's funny because I'm on U2 far as the songs, But I know this is on YouTube right now on the TV. Look, I already know that it's been broadcast on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So that's real talk, man. You know, wow. And you know what? Since me and you've been on here, right? I peeped that you're speaking the word you is being a spoken word artist. That's what she's doing right now, guys. Like I peeped that. You know what I'm saying? Like she sharing all these Jews. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that y'all is getting these free Jews on this evening. And I'm not gonna say free because we had to go through things in order to get these Jews. But y'all, grab these Jews, man. Take these Jews. You know, we have to apply because I'm applying the juice that she is sharing with me. I know that she applied the juice that I shared with her. You know what I'm saying? And guys, and she just put the cash app down there and look right. And she's fast too. But my cash app, y'all, if this is blessing y'all as of right now, my cash app is in the banner. You know what I'm saying? And all my information is up there too. If you need to get in contact with me, yes, I'm on all platforms. TikTok, look, Twitch, and
You're
Instagram. Yeah,
everywhere.
on the ground, I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I felt like I
And
was at a real game though. Like when I've seen it go across, I'm just waiting for the score to come up.
oh wow, wow, you know what I'm saying? See, and you just gave me some type of, I did too. Look,
Yeah.
look,
Okay.
look,
Next time when I come back, you'll do that for me. You do a little thing.
yeah, look. Man, I'm gonna try to think of something. Look, man, I'm not going to say, but I'm gonna try to think of something. Wow. All right. All right. So let me see what Quincy's saying because he is tearing up the comments right now.
I love
All
for
right.
Quincy to be on my show.
Oh,
Say this Wednesday, dead serious. I would love for Quincy to be on my show, like because I'm
Quincy.
about those who are wrongfully convicted and wrongfully incarcerated because I have a person. Shout out to New York City for Mr. Jeffrey Deskett because right now he has the Deskett Foundation where it is about those who are wrongfully convicted, and he's an attorney also. So Quincy, yes, me, you, and Coach B, we all need to sit down and we can do a show and get Jeffrey on here also because
Oh,
I told you I'm a supporter, bro. And
yeah.
Jeffrey Jeffrey was locked up with the New York Central Park Five. Yes, he was locked up with some of those also. So this is yes, let's go to work. We're going to support those men, support those women also who are wrongfully convicted and been incarcerated to help you get your freedom back. I am most definitely standing on that.
Quincy, now do you hear that, bro? You got invite. You might as well just
I want him to speak.
exchange right now.
I
Exchange,
want him to speak. Yes, because for a man to
exchange,
say
bro.
his also like he's constantly, and I'm looking like, hey, he's trying to reach our people. You're trying
I
to
know.
reach out. You know what I'm saying? When persons like that, I want to help you. I want to help you and support you.
Wow, Quincy. Um, Quincy, look, you got the show that's right there, bro. You got to come on the show. And I need y'all to exchange messages or I need y'all to send the friend request. I need somebody to send a friend request like right now to somebody. Look, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about, man. It's definitely about networking, man. And Quincy was on the show twice. Yeah.
Wow.
You know, the first time was him. And another time was with somebody that ran in Philadelphia. Man, I forgot the sister name. That was a great show as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. It's not networking, it's net worthing. That's what I call it, networking.
I look at it as support your people. Why
Yes.
you sitting up there and you know they got something going on and y'all ain't supporting them? That don't make any sense. I'm talking about, all right, if you know that lady got a boutique, why you ain't up? It ain't about shopping. Why don't you go to her and be like, hey, let me take a picture with you real quick, baby. I'm right outside your shop. Put it on your Facebook, your
Right.
timelines and stuff. You know,
Right.
it's
And
it's about, you know, the dude down there got a car wash. He just started a business and you know him. Go, hey, let me take a picture with you. Boom. It's nothing to do that. Nothing.
yeah,
Support,
yeah,
support,
Quincy,
support.
Miss
It is a
Griffin.
timeout.
Hey, Quincy. Now you know how long that was, bro. But yeah, Miss Griffin. Yep. And Quincy says, thank you, sis, for what you do. And sis, I can't, I cannot. He said I can't explain how deeply how I appreciate it, man. Look, I hope that y'all really got one of
Gratitude.
those. Look, man, like this is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We is we is working like the work don't stop, man. You know what I'm saying? At all. Like that's real talk. Look at what
Gratitude.
we is doing
Mm.
right now, man. We supporting each other, man. It's definitely going down. K.W.U podcast. Got to speak to my heart is in the building. I had to. I had to. You know, and Quincy is tearing the comments up like right now, and he said it's so sad because wait, it's always the women. Wow, that's why I respect the powerful black women. Period. Yes, Quincy. Wow, it's definitely going down.
Oh,
I can't wait to see
look,
this show.
hugs to you.
Look,
Hugs. If hug yourself because you need to be proud of you for taking a stand and doing something for what's right within you, and you see that vision. And I'm gonna support, because anytime that we can help our peoples with their freedom mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, let's go to work. That's what we're supposed to do.
and thank and he said once again, thank you, brother. And one thing I believe in life, that's a time and place, for, a time and place for things. And I'm so used to my big brother Quincy. Yo, I appreciate that you is giving me your my flowers, man. Like you don't
Mhm.
know how important like that is right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now means a lot that you is giving me those flowers as as a man, not just as a man, but as a brother. That's very important that you give me those flowers. You got me want to cry, and I don't even cry on my podcast. Look, you know, but I appreciate it.
Give him his
Look,
flowers
you know what I'm saying?
while
I
he
appreciate that.
yet lives, so
Seven,
that he can see the
and
beauty
look, Quincy,
right
I heard.
now.
Yeah, look,
Mm.
you get, yeah, I mean, and he gave me flowers, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's very rare. Like, like, folks say that they give me, like, my flowers, but I just be like, I take them. But I know that right there, what Quincy said, I know that came from a sincere brother. I see his heart. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate
Mm-hmm.
it. Just Quincy, just know that I see your heart evening. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a lot of bros' hearts, but I see yours though. And and
You
all
better
I know how
say
to
it,
do is stand
Quincy.
on business. As you should. Hey Quincy, I'm waiting to see that show you be on. Speak to my heart, brother. I'm waiting to see that show this week. Look, I'm waiting to see that this week.
We speak it into existence over here.
Look. I can't wait to see that. I don't look. I'm ready to see it now. Right after this show. Look, look. Look, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. You know, uh so my next question is what inspires Key on an everyday basis?
Life,
Like, wow.
because my
That's
living ain't in vain. Life, being able
wow.
to get up and do something different each day that's been changing my life.
Mm,
Getting up and learning something new is changing my life, changing the mindset. Getting up and knowing that what I seek and ask for from within, I get that and I get more grateful because
mm,
I'm addicted to bettering myself. And those things that help
yeah.
me better me, I love it. I love it. I love to, it's like, okay, when I get up, I got to do my meditation and I got to share my things in my meditation group, and being able to see all of that and being in a different space right now.
Mm, nice.
I get up and I'm like, oh, thirsty for my message for the day. And then when I get it, you start your day. And it's important to listen in that time frame. That's what I love. I get thirsty to get deeper and deeper with self and sitting with myself
Mm,
because I want people to know that being by yourself, like right here, right now, isn't alone. It's
right.
the growth
Come on
in
now.
this. It's the peace in that. It's the mindset that I have when I'm looking around and, oh, I seen a squirrel a few seconds. I was like, hey, little squirrel.
Right.
The things that inspire me are the things that I like.
Mm,
What do
wow.
you like about yourself? Forget
Come
what
on
they
now.
said. Flowers
Exactly.
inspire me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's girly. Really? Go touch a flower. See how soft it is. That's how
Right.
soft you are. Being
Right.
able to, I have eyes. Thank you.
Mm,
I have an
wow.
ear. Thank you. I'm in my right mind.
Yes, that is good when you're in your right mind. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Thank God. Yeah.
And because I know where I live at, and I'm not
Mm,
judging nobody, I'm saying it in the sense that it's people walk around here every day, don't even know they here.
mm,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
yes.
I'm in my right mind.
Right, Anthony. Very. Why? I'm thinking about my brother. One of my brothers, Quincy. You is so right. Quincy, you is so right. That's a heavy statement as well. That is very heavy, Quincy. But
It's
it
so
is.
much that it's like taking the word apart. What spirals you?
Mm,
DNA is a spiral thing, right? Yeah, let's get
I like
real.
that. I
DNA is
like
a
that.
spiral. So what's in you is supposed to, because your
Yeah.
DNA don't lie. So what
Yeah.
inspires you is only supposed to inspire you. The first letter is I,
Yeah.
in, me. So what
Come on.
inspires me is already inside of me. I just got to go sit down and see what it is.
Yeah.
I got to
That
go
right
tap
there is
into it.
amazing.
I like rainbows and, oh, okay, it's June and they're going to say some pride. Man, ain't nobody think about none of that mess that y'all got going on out here. Kudos to all of that. I'm not knocking none of that. What I'm saying is the rainbow is stars. The rainbow is light.
Mm,
We're not never about to take the rainbow from what it is, baby, because when you take a diamond, that's why I shine so bright. Don't play with me.
right. Come on now. Wow. She is
Yeah, see the
nice.
spirals?
We did not get.
DNA is spiral. So what inspires you? What makes that DNA turn in you? What makes you turn? Which is
Come
stimulate.
on, man.
What stimulates you? Stimulation
Yeah.
is sensory. Sensory. So we either gonna have sensory stimulation or you have sensory abuse. It's either this
Mm,
or it's that. You either
wow.
abusing the DNA? Are you stimulating your DNA? When you stimulate the DNA, it does move. But when you abusing the DNA, it makes it stagnant and start coming together and getting cracks within you. That's why you can't see who you are, because you ain't sat down and really understand that Dana don't lie, baby. You are the
Come
universe.
on. Dana do not lie at all. You so right about her. She do not lie. Dana do not lie at all, man. You know what I'm saying? That right there is major. Guys, I hope that y'all are getting these jewels, man. What's the name of your podcast so I could share this with someone? Thank you again. Quincy, who? Me? Oh, yep. Speak to my heart. That's the name of her podcast. Go and follow her right now, man. It's definitely going down. K.W.U. and speak to my heart is kicking it with us, because I was kicking it with speak to my heart. Hey, look at that. Look at that, man. Wow, that right there is major, man. You know what I'm saying? This right here has been a blessing this evening. If it's one, man, all right, yeah, 3 top quotes, right? What are they? And all right, what are they? Right? Is one, and why would you live by these ones? Your top 3 quotes that you would live by in life.
Honesty is supreme to your identity.
Can you break that down? Can you?
That's the only one I live by.
Wow.
Honesty is supreme to your identity.
Wow.
Identity and integrity go together. If you're not honest, which honesty goes with integrity, truthfulness goes with integrity. If you're not honest, you're not honest with nobody. You
Wow.
can't empower, can't turn on the power inside of you if you're not honest. So how are you going to see the identity? I identify with who is inside of me if you are not honest. See the supremeness of you, which means I'm supremely great. I'm supremely abundant. I'm supremely amazing. Because you're not working in your supreme spirit, because you ain't seeing yourself. For God is a spirit. So you got to operate in the spirit.
Yeah.
The sword is a sword of truth. So are you ready to deal with the truth within you? The truthful sword goes in you and out of you like a two-edged, double-edged sword. So honesty got to be cutthroat. Honesty got to hurt a little bit so that you can love all the areas that you allowed to hurt. Honesty got to be real and raw, but you over here tighten it up. Allow yourself to be free from anything that has guilt, shame, rejected you doing that to yourself, grudges. You got to be so cutthroat and raw. Baby, you sitting back when somebody talking about you like, I sure did do that, and let me sip my tea and keep going on.
Wow.
You know why? Because I'm going to go with what Quincy said with that. He said, loyalty is satisfaction of the heart. So you're not loyal to yourself when you're being dishonest. The dishonest mean you dissing yourself, bruh. So you're going to diss yourself and not be standing on your loyalty. Loyalty is number one on the 5-point star. Let's get some stuff real raw. But you're not honest. So you're dissing your identity and you wonder why you're not operating all the hats that you wear, because you don't know how to wear them, because you don't know how to be honest.
Wow. I heard that. That right there is major. That right there is major. Oh man, you said a lot right there. Wow. I hope that all y'all is getting this tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing this on a Saturday night, guys. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And one other thing that that when Key called me, got in contact with me, I was like, all right, Key, look, because when she told me that it was my turn, I said, all right, hey, look, all right. And I slept on it for a few days. So I'm not even gonna lie to you. I slept on it. I was like, all
For a
right,
day. For a day.
for a day,
One day.
one
The
day.
next day
Look,
I got my answer.
yeah, look, but it felt like a few days. Probably because I slept good. Probably that night. I guess. Look, you know what I'm saying. But you have to answer the call in this hour. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing that I realized, you know, with what God is doing with these platforms, you know what I'm saying. I'm learning how to put good in my platforms. You know what I'm saying? I'm I'm seeing where the investment is going at in this hour. You know, and I realized that we have this technology around here. You know what I'm saying? And let's use it to our advantage.
Mhm.
You know, I got my light right here. I got my stand here. I got my stand here. Look, I got two devices here. Look, look, you know,
And
let's
I'm
spread
holding
it.
the phone. I'm a great
Wow.
camera person too. I'm holding the phone.
Look. She said she's holding the phone. That's fancy. Look, that's fancy.
Yeah, I'm
And I
holding the
already
phone. You don't know.
know.
You think it's a stand. No, that's my hand
I
holding the
already
phone.
know that
Uh,
that take a lot of patience. That take a lot
practice.
of power just to hold the phone like this. Look, just to hold the phone. Look, see, I can't hold the phone like that. Look, look. See. I wasn't gifted in that one. Look,
And move the other
look,
phone over here.
look. Like, I mean, just let me put the phone down, like right there. You know what I'm saying? That is funny. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, you know what I'm saying. Any words of encouragement before we get up on out of here that you would like to share with everybody that's on that's all across the world. Any words of encouragement?
Empower thyself.
Mm,
Own your truth about you. Not what they said, not how they live, their traditional cultures and stereotypes and stigmas.
mm.
Not church stuff and no religion. No. And those unaddressed issues within yourself. Take the cord and unplug. Go sit down with yourself and
Go sit
allow
down.
self to feel whatever emotions going through. Get your tissue out, get your tea, whatever you need to do.
Come on.
But the superstar inside of you is waiting on you to come and be still so that
Mm,
you can grow, and be quiet so that you can hear what the heart of you is saying. And most importantly, be honest so that you can heal and become the harmony of your own heartbeat. Say yes to everything about you and love you
mm.
on purpose and intentional.
Wow, that's powerful, man. That is powerful indeed. And I am glad that we had this time, that we had this hour of power. I hope that everybody is sharing this right now. Oh my God, I hope that everybody is sharing this. I want everybody to share this evening. You know what I'm saying? Because it went down. Because Speak to My Heart was kicking it with us this evening, man. That is awesome. And it's 9 o'clock on the East Coast. I know it's 6 o'clock on the West. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everyone that is watching right now because I know it's a lot of y'all that's watching this show. I appreciate the ones that tuned in this evening. You know what I'm saying? The ones that sat down, the ones that came through and showed love. You know what I'm saying? It's very important in this hour. And you know what? I'm looking forward to Wednesday's show. I'm looking forward to staring at Speak to My Heart Wednesday with Quincy Barrett, the street lawyer, man.
Okay, well, if he says if he does, I sent him my email. I did put the email in there, and Quincy, just all you need to do is right. Matter of fact, just go be my friend, or you could just reach out here, however you want to, through Coach B, and just send a photo real quick and a small little bio of you, and I can put your flyer together for Wednesday, and then we'll have the street lawyer, street life, street life. I just make up. I know I need to be a background singer or a person to come together and do a little chorus or a verse for somebody. Also, catch the Super Saturday show. If he comes, catch Walk It Out Wednesday with none other than Quincy Berry. And then catch Saturday, Superstar Saturday with none other than Brooklyn in the house. And we have manager and artist Carlito, Boss Life or No Life, Black coming back to the show with his manager, Mr. James Robinson. It's going down all this month. We have nothing but heavy hitter men that's coming in and letting you know that you do matter and continue to shine on purpose and intentionally.
Look, guys, all I gotta say is I appreciate everybody that stopped through this evening and that spoke, that came in the chat, you know, and thank God that He just gives me peace during this time, peace in my mind, peace in my heart, peace in my spirit, and just His strength.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait until I see that show with my brother Quincy, because I believe he's going to answer the call. The Quincy that I know will answer the call. Look, the Quincy that I know will answer the call. You know what I'm saying? So until next time, y'all, this is K.W.U. This is, and that speaks to my heart. Get with her. Where can they find you at? Where
I
can they
am
find
here.
you?
Speak to My Heart is on Facebook every Wednesday or Saturday. The time is always at 1 p.m. Eastern time unless otherwise changed. And Wednesdays are coming back because that's why Smiley is so hard, because Coach B brought it back Wednesday, and I happen to be like, okay, let's go. Like, okay, I hope nothing interferes or nothing. I'm gonna have to have it. And also you can find it on Facebook itself. It's a group. Speak to My Heart group is right there. Also, Speak to My Heart is also on Spotify, Apple. It is on all other platforms, but Spotify and Apple are the main two. Google also. It's on Comcast. I think that's what it's called, and some other platforms. So as of right now, we out here.
Yes. Man, amen. Do y'all have any questions before we get up on out of here? Because we've been on here for an hour and a half. Oh my God. These shows is getting gooder and gooder. Look, oh man.
Oh, good on, good on.
Good and good and good. Yes. Do anybody have any questions for Miss Key this evening? Going once, going twice. I need y'all to share this right now. And I already seen the views on the other device too. And I think
I
that
don't
the
see
views
nothing. I'm
is
just over here like,
look. Cause I could go on. Look, I got the spare phone light right here. Look, them views is going up. Queen, look, them views is going up. I'm looking at the views like right now. You know what I'm saying? 138 views already. You know what I'm saying
what?
on
I don't
Facebook.
know
Yeah.
nothing. I'm just over here. I just flow. And that's part
Yeah.
of the say yes. That's what inspires me about myself, is because I love what I do. I love speaking to people. I love elevating you. I love having you see a different perspective of yourself than what other people have said or didn't say, so that you can say it to yourself. Keep in mind, it says say yes to you. What are you saying to yourself? You better speak into the life and soul of you. You better spark that light up.
Oh man. Wow. But until next time, I'm looking forward to that show on Wednesday. Quincy, look, Quincy, that's what I'm
You
saying.
call Quincy when you get off. Call Quincy and get his little stuff, and you send it to me, and I'll fix up a flyer. And we
Look,
just gonna put him on the
Quincy.
show.
And it's funny because I know he's still here though. look, I know Quincy. Look, Quincy. Look, Quincy. You know what I'm saying? But until next time, my friend, you have a blessed. Now you have a great weekend with Pops. Have a great weekend.
Gratitude, peace, love, and harmony. Happy
until
Father's
next
Day weekend, and it's Happy Men's Month. So you guys support, love, and soul all the time. Deuces.
Deuces. Until next time, y'all. We is out of here. I'm about to play a song before we get up on out of here, like I always do on K.W.U. Kicking it with us podcast. Y'all know how I do it.
Kick up your heels and relax your feet.
I like to tell that my story has started before I was born. I came in the family that I ran the store. My mother couldn't smile, she had to blow. I feel my heart like I brought the movie up alone. Remember, it was rapping. We used to drop so yours that everything was so cool. My mama made me strong in everything I adored. Never thought it would start raining. I was blessed to keep on told like am I supposed to be here? Am I supposed to prosper? Told them I don't just want to grab me. I was the Oscar. I looked at my brother, yes, that I got you. She said, don't worry about me, just do what I got to. You won't be the stuff, you won't be hollering at so much. It was ramen noodles, now the queen was the box. The price of the fame, I know exactly what it costs. Voice like an instrument, I'm talking to the top. I don't want to go back to my old way. Here's K reminisce all about the old days, old ways. Now I got to eat out with that old play. Everything I need was on my own. I feel my own thing. I went on the hill, just got tired of my own man. I was on the back end of Jermaine Free, got low game. I had built it up, and they got a feature with low wayne. Ain't gonna let my soul change. Got to rock this whole pain. I'm trying to navigate the world when I try to find. Imagine trying to go back to little girl, it just got hard. All the skin I'm in, all of your mom said I was slashed out. Now I want to keep this wrong. But as I'm getting older, I like to say that I'm calm. And I don't even trip, cause I know it's coming with calm. Now I got a couple hours, contemplating your Bahamas just to vacate in the summer. I don't never win. In my lifetime, see the black president of wrong. They open up my eyes, everything we do iconic. And it's just so ironic, it's just constant. I started it, it's coming, but my place, I got one. It hurt me so bad, we ain't got that relationship. Chip a cup for having my dad. I know that you can't even look me in my eyes without crying. And then hear my reflection, it's behind you at a time when it was fine. I know you're trying, but it's mine, and I know. Just take a different kind of drive, I know. I got a different kind of drive, I swear. The heartbreak, my heart says is outrageous. I can't compare my face. My soul and my heart is contagious. I want to be honest, I ain't more strong, more great. More close, I think it's what I see. Nobody to me. I never need to see. It ain't nothing to me. My heart says it's alright. I can't compare my face. More love in my heart is contagious. I want to be honest, not next. I'm